Okay, good morning, everybody. This could be the first ever YouTube video on this channel. So if you're watching it, it is. And if you're not watching it, then it never made it. But this is a road trip, a photography road trip to Sheep River Falls. It's 5:44 a.m. in the morning. Just woke up about 20 minutes ago, had everything packed last night, and the plan is to go to the Sheep River Falls, a set of waterfalls in Kananaskis Country. Try to get sunrise, which is about 7:15 this morning, so we've got about an hour and 5-minute drive ahead of us, and if all goes well, we'll get some really nice waterfall shots. And we'll see. As I said, this could be the first ever YouTube video on this channel. Who knows? It's 5:45 a.m. I'm tired. I'm an amateur photographer with about 600 followers on Instagram, so you know, quality doesn't matter at this point. But yeah. We'll see. Oh, by the way, I've never edited a video in my life, so I'm going to try and do the usual camera footage, some B-roll, and use a photo editing software that I've never used before. Oh, it's going to be fun. All right, let's see how this goes. Well, we made it to Sheep River Falls, empty parking lot, which is always a good sign. So never been here before, never used my ND filters before. Oh yeah, this is going to be fun. You're in for a wild ride on this first YouTube video. Yeah, I'll keep you posted as we go down there. So you know, it's funny when you get to a new place that you've never been to before, and you walk to a river next to the falls parking lot, and then you don't know which way to go. So there's a series of waterfalls here. I had to decide if I'm turning left or right, and so we turned left. This could be a really disappointing YouTube video. Stand by. Okay, so first thing I should learn is I probably need a tripod or some sort of stand for my iPhone. You're resting on a rock, and it's looking pretty dangerous. Otherwise, though, we found the waterfalls. Here's Sheep River Falls. I've set up without any filters right now. The sun's not yet come up, but I got a decent shot here using the 14mm 2.8 from Samyang on the Sony A7R4. Settings f9 with a 1.6 second shutter with a 2-second shutter release at ISO 100, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's not bad. So I've got a shot lined up here. As you can see, we've got the sun now hitting the mountain right there. The shot which I've got lined up has a leading line from the left to the falls and then away up the river to the mountain. I've got it in portrait mode, just like that. As you can see, f8, 1.3 seconds, ISO 100. I've got it on a 2-second shutter release timer with an ND8 filter on the front, so that we're slowing down the shutter. And it's gonna look something like so. It's a really beautiful spot here. Yeah, I'm amazed I've not been here before, but yeah, most definitely I'll be back. This is beautiful. Not just in the direction of the falls, but as you can see, there's a beautiful little gorge running away from the falls. There's actually multiple falls, just smaller ones there, down there, over here, and then up to the main falls. So yeah, most definitely gonna try and figure out how to get across here one day. It might not be today. There's obviously some shallow areas. I am in the right I'm in the right boots. I got my Wellington boots, which I think in North America are called rubber boots, but you know, it's they'll do the job. I just don't feel like getting really wet. I'm here on my own. I don't want to get into any real trouble. It's quite a canyon that I'm standing right on the edge of, as you can see. So yeah, I don't think it's worth the risk today. This is enough. This is such a beautiful little spot. This is why I came. This fall and the smaller fall. I think I'm going to try and get a shot with those two from this side of the river. But yeah, it's really, really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working around. So what I did, I started with my 14mm f2.8, no filters, did a whole bunch of really wide angle stuff, knowing that I didn't have the filters for that anyway. The filter set I've got is for my 24 to 105. So I ran around, got a few compositions with the really wide angle. Then as it was getting a bit too light to really slow down the flow of the water, I switched to the 24 to 105. And that's what I'm working with right now. So that's probably what I'll stick with. I might, a little bit later on, I brought my 100 to 400, so I might pull that out, maybe to do some detail shots. I do want to hit the Bighorn Lookout. So on the way back from here, it's about a 6-minute drive back the way that I came. I do want to hit that lookout. I think the views from there, I've seen a couple of images, the views look spectacular, so we'll see what we can get there as well. For now, I think for the next hour, I'm probably going to keep wandering around, shooting different angles, getting used to this area because, as I said, I've not been here before. And I'm also interested to know how this video is assembled. I've got to learn how to do that. But also, is it something I want to do? Do I want to post videos on YouTube? Do people care? And also lessons learned. I mean, I'm holding an iPhone. I can't actually see myself. I'm using the rear-facing lenses on it, so I don't know if you can see me, if I'm in focus. I don't know if you can hear me. You're in for a real treat if I do ever put this on YouTube. So yeah, we'll see. There's a lot of cloud. There's kind of lost color. In fact, I think the sun is going behind cloud. So the little bit of color that I did get first thing this morning, it doesn't seem I'm going to get much more. But you know, we'll see. We'll just enjoy it for what it is. It's just nice to be here. It's peaceful. It's quiet. I really hope this is recording too. That would be hilarious if I've been speaking to this for 5 minutes and and the thing's not recording. I guess we'll see. All right. Yeah, I'll catch up with you later. All right, that's a rose bush with lots of spikes on it. I think that's it for Sheep River Falls for today. It's certainly not the last time I'm going to be here. Yeah, as I think I've said a few times already, this is incredible. It's so beautiful. I think I know that I've got the right gear to photograph it well. I think I just need to explore a little bit more, kind of around by the falls, be a little bit less scared of getting my gear wet, getting my feet wet, and maybe if I'm here with someone, then I'll have a little bit more confidence to maybe cross over and try and get some shots from the other side. But yeah, it's an incredible place. Yeah, I'm really glad I came out. So what did I do? I started with the 14 mil while it was pretty low light. Then pulled out the 24 to 105, put the ND filters on when I needed to. Just noticed it's actually raining a little bit. but put the ND filters on, slowed down the waterfall, tried to get it as silky smooth as I could. So we'll see what images came from that. I then pulled out my Pentax K1000, did a couple of black and white shots. I've got a black and white film in that I've needed to use up for a while, so I pulled that out. I haven't used it up. I've got about one shot left, so I'm gonna maybe do that at the Bighorn Lookout when I drive back. Then I switched the Sony to the 16-35. I did a couple of shots with that, but the light, other than really early this morning, the light just didn't really do what I wanted it to do, unfortunately. It is what it is. I have no control over that, so I did the best I could with what I had. I had a fantastic morning here, but I'll take you along to the Bighorn Lookout, maybe do a little video from there, and probably wrap it up. Will this become a YouTube video? I don't know. If it does, it's probably months away in terms of me learning how to edit videos, put them together, put a little bit of music on there, maybe a few of the images that I got from the trip. I watch a few of you YouTubers if you're doing it, and you tend to have videos up within a few days of whatever you're doing. It's incredible, so maybe I'll get there one day. I'm not there yet, so stand by. You might be watching this Christmas Day, and it might be 2025, I don't know. But I'm gonna leave it for there, have a quick snack here, and then head to the next spot and wrap up the video over there. All right. First, I need a snack. made it to the Bighorn Lookout. A car came into the parking lot I saw just a little bit ago, so probably going to get some visitors, and of course probably climb up and not want to talk to the camera anymore. But this is the Bighorn Lookout. This is beautiful. I've got the 24-105 on right now. I put the 16-35 on initially, but I was so happy when I switched the lens. I got to about 55 mil, and it was really good. I went to about 70, really good. I think any closer and I'm kind of losing some of what I want to capture in the frame. But oh my goodness, it is something else. I've seen pictures of it. The lights, there's no sun, so there's not much, unfortunately, that can be seen. But I like how the mountains fade away into the distance. The flat light is mediocre, unfortunately, but nothing I can do about that. But again, just enjoying this experience. It's something. It feels like a photography outing. I've done a lot closer to the city, in Fish Creek and Weasel Head. Really enjoyed my my time there. But this is on another level. This is real landscape photography, so I'm glad I'm here. The Sheep River is still running through. So from the falls earlier, you can see just down this way is the Sheep River, heading towards Turner Valley, Diamond Valley now. I'm going to stay here a little bit longer. I'm going to work with a couple of compositions on this lens, and I think what I'm going to do is probably put the 100-400 on, get some shots that are really close to the mountains, just to really see if there's some good separation between them. So that's the plan. Also, as I was driving from the falls here, I went through an area where there was a whole bunch of sheep. So mountain sheep. I'm going to just travel on the way back to Calgary with my 100-400 on. On the way here, I did pass a whole bunch of deer and other wonderful wildlife. So that's the plan. The sun's coming out. Oh my goodness. I gotta try and capture this while the sun's doing its thing. I don't know how this is gonna come out on YouTube now that I'm just focused on this and not on the camera, but you know what, it doesn't matter. The sun's coming out, so I'm gonna leave it here, see what we get, and go from there. We are agonizingly close to getting some sun. You can see just behind me there. Occasionally it's peering through, but rarely quick enough or strong enough to really light up the scene here. It's not changing how I feel about being here. It's great. But yeah, I'm just going to be patient. I've still got the 24-105 on, and yeah, just waiting for this sun to find a little break in the clouds, and once it does that, yeah, this is gonna be lovely. So I'll show you if I can. I'll either capture it on video, or if not, if I do get a shot where the sun comes out, then I'll try and splice it into the video again. Bear with me, first video. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Okay, so this is it. The sun came out. It's lighting up the mountains. The plateau here is nice and bright. You can see a couple of nice shadows into the canyon. I've set up really low here. This one, I've done a landscape. I'm also doing a portrait, but I've got some foliage in the foreground here, blown out to f4. Yeah, I'm really loving this area. I actually was stood quite a bit further back initially, but yeah, I'm now I've moved along the path a little bit. It's spectacular. So yeah, I'm gonna hang out for a bit longer. The sun is now out and doing good things. So the plan will be to just walk to the end of this path over here, see what the view's like from there. Again, this is my first time here. I'm exploring the area. Hopefully it is, yeah, it's a place that I hopefully come back to a lot. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there for now. Take a few more shots while the sun's out. There are some clouds, so hopefully it doesn't go away. And yeah, until then, we'll see you in a little bit. Rolling. All right, that's it. If this turns into a YouTube video, I would be amazed. But you know, it is what it is. I had fun recording it. I laughed quite often at the lengths that YouTubers go to film B-roll, to film you know, the best videos they can. The number of times I just left my phone resting on a rock or using twigs to prop it up because I don't have the right equipment, but it was fun, it worked. I ended up in this spot, so this is where we ended up, the Bighorn lookout. Absolutely phenomenal, so I'll be back here for sure. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It was a great morning, had so much fun. This is the best setup I've had actually the whole time. You can see the lens in the corner of the frame here. I'm just set up on my camera. It's ridiculous. If I had another camera, I would probably take a picture to show you how crazy this is. But you know what? It works. This is amazing. If you have the opportunity to come out to this area, Kananaskis generally, but this particular Sheep River Provincial Park, it's stunning. That's about it. So I wandered along the ridge. I started with the really wide 16 to 35, quickly went to this 24 to 105, waited for the sun. It didn't seem to come, so I switched to the 100 to 400, did a few closer shots of the mountains there in the distance. Then the sun came, so I switched back to the 24 to 105, which is on right now. Been playing around with that, walking along the ridge, getting different compositions. I'm going to put the 100 to 400 on when I get back to the car. And maybe we'll see some deer, some elk, some moose, who knows what we'll see on the way back. Fingers crossed we see something. If not, it's fine. It's been a great morning, and yeah, I can't complain. I feel like I need to watch more YouTube videos. I probably shouldn't, because I feel like I spend enough time watching them, but I never really study them. So in terms of how to start little clips, how to end little clips, how the B-roll works, yeah, this is going to be a fun project if I get around to making it. Yeah, it's been an amazing morning. I'll leave it there. I feel like I'm rambling on now. Thank you.